That's me. My name's Ed. I've always been a lovable guy, not too good with the ladies, but I can always put a smile on your face. Behind me, that's my buddy Todd. Me and Todd have been through a lot together. Man, some good times. Todd just got out of surgery a few weeks ago. I'd say he's recovering quite nicely. Yep, me and Todd have been basically inseparable. That's Gene. What can I say? He's Gene. Gene is one of those guys who's wrapped around life's middle finger. He doesn't even know that the world is constantly using him as a roll of charm and quilted. If someone was ever needed to skip a paycheck that week because times were tough at the Sizzler, Gene was usually volunteered. I met Gene in the 2nd grade. I also met his mom. She was our teacher. When other kids were let out to recess, she made him stay in to spend quality time with him because after work she would hit the bars to pick up men. I guess she felt kinda guilty. Anyway, that's Gene. The guy about ready to be clocked there is Frederick. I like Frederick. I remember in the 6th grade when Frederick threw a big rock at Mary Sue's head. I remember she cried. Actually, I didn't really become friends with him until freshman year when he tried to date my sister. We got in a fight, he really busted me up pretty good, but I think we've developed a strong bond since then. Frederick was never the popular type, but Frederick would never have admitted it. I remember the time he asked out Linda Ham. Linda Ham was the kind of girl that every guy wanted to go out with, but couldn't possibly imagine marrying her. Personally, I didn't think she was that hot, but I will admit she was very well developed, and every guy knew it, including Frederick. He spent 2 weeks building up the courage to ask her to prom. Finally, when he did ask her, she ran away crying. Frederick had a way with women. And last, my good friend Ronnie. Actually, I hate Ronnie. I couldn't really tell you why. Maybe it's his bony elbows, or maybe it's his cross-dressing on the weekends, I don't know. He's the type of person who always laughs at his own lame jokes and always has something meaningless to add to the conversation. I don't know exactly how he started hanging around us. I guess we just felt sorry for him. Sympathy has always proved to be a mistake. You know, ever since Ronnie switched fabric softeners, his shirts have been especially cozy. Let me back up to where all this started. Well, let's back up more than a few hours.
Hey, 2 cents a share. That's the best deal in town.
Yeah, best deal except for your mother.
yeah. Except for your mother.
What is this company anyway?
They're called like lunar props. I think there's gold on the moon. They want to mine it someday.
Sounds cool. How much?
It's gonna come out to about $10 a piece.
He said it was 2 cents a share.
That's for 1 share. You don't want to buy just 1 share. You might lose it.
Hey, I get to keep it.
You know, we'll all put them together where we can all
We decided to hide the stocks in an old
Except for
library.
Gene, he's
We
not
searched for the most boring book in the library and then confidently placed the stocks in the book. We all had library cards, therefore, we all had access to the stocks. The pact was the stocks can only be removed by all 5 of us. Now that I think of it, that was probably a really dumb place to hide the stocks. I mean, we were all so trusting of each other. Well, now that I think of it again, I think we were the first ones to ever come into this library. Don't ask me why we all had library cards. 5 years later, they found gold on the moon. Actually, it was a hoax. They didn't find gold on the moon, but the hoax was enough to send our company's stocks skyrocketing. I mean, really skyrocketing. Shares were going up for $135 a piece. Ronnie loves presentations. Frederick hates them. I think that's why Ronnie loves them so much. At this point, Ronnie tells us all how we benefit from cashing in the stocks immediately, not like we didn't all know that already. He shows us a picture of a pile of money before and then a much larger pile after we sell our stock. I think I just realized that Ronnie has no life. I don't think any of us realized that we would probably flood the market if we sold all of our stock. But Ronnie's pictures convinced us. It was off to the library for us. For once, we weren't going to screw it up. Maybe for once, we were going to do something right.
Well, maybe we check out some books that went to close down the library.
You better quit crying before I close you down.
Don't make me close you down too.
I don't see any books. You see any books?
Todd was right. The books were all gone. To where, we could only guess. To what avail, we could only hope. We had to confirm our worst nightmares.
You want some books? You want some books?
Hey, this old man has our books. Let's kill him.
It is not I who has your books. No indeed. No indeed.
Then where did all the books go, old man?
Your book, it lies in the very focal point of all activities. Take me there. I must go there at once. I must go. I must go. Take me there, please.
Where is it, old man? Where is this focal point of the whole civilization?
I must go there now. I must go there now. Please take me there. If a light switch is flipped on Kashmir, these people know about it. This is the very pinnacle. It's the focal point of society. I must go there now. Oh, please take me there.
All the books have been relocated to the main library.
All right.
None of us knew what he was talking about, but we knew he was onto something. It became increasingly obvious why this man was in fact living next to this condemned building alone. Thankfully, Todd found some real help posted inside.
Millions, here we come.
Our stock, where could it be? Someone must have broken in and taken it. I wonder who could be.
And this is pretty much where we started. I thought it was about time I added to the group, so I said the first thing that came to my mind. It was what we were all thinking. Well, all of us except Frederick.
I saw Ronnie take it.